Are you taking a bridge to this menu update?
Prince of the Bear, and today we're at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort because nobody expected us to be here because it's time to return to...
Three Bridges.
Yes, the land between the bridges calls us back because apparently some things have changed. We don't know, but either way, as your number one choice of food infotainment, we're here to investigate so you don't have to. Because remember, she's vegan. I'm not. I think I want to live in this fountain from now on.
It's time to foodie and chill. The new improved corn dip. It's all roasted. It's got peppers in it, which is interesting. It looks more like a Tex-Mex style corn dip than it did in the past. Despite the added items, the flavor is basically the same. It tastes more like a queso now, which I'm not mad at. It's good, but it's like literally the same in flavor. I'll give it like a 4 out of 5 corn dips. It's a good dip, either way.
Some of you often ask us, Princess, Spare, how tuned in to menu updates are you? The ingredients change in our favorite dip. And we're at this resort for the 3rd time this week. That's how in tune we are with how things update at this resort. I can taste the peppers. The corn dip base is still there, but it's feeling like it's leaning more towards a salsa than a corn dip now. Not necessarily a bad thing. It's a decision. Good nor bad. It's still the corn dip we know and love, just with some, I would say, a little bit more of like the roasted flavor in it from the peppers. But it's still delicious, still worth getting. I'd say still a 5 out of 5 claws. We're still going to keep ordering it every time we come here. Sometimes multiple times a week. On and off YouTube.
So they said
that's what we do.
Amazon,
This is probably the best guacamole here at Coronado because the Las Palmas guacamole is just not that good. And of course, Tajin on it. Who could get mad with Tajin on their guacamole? It looks so silky and smooth. Cheers. Whoa. I don't know how I feel about that. That does not taste good. That's like extra lime and maybe like chopped up cilantro? No. I'm not a fan of that at all. I'd give it like a 2 out of 5 guacamole. Somebody is not doing guacamole a good solid today. Gross.
Guacamole. When present, we're always getting it. A little chunky today. Let's go ahead and dive to the bottom. Get to the bottom of this here guacamole. I saw something the other day that said that mashed potatoes were just Irish guacamole. And all of a sudden my life makes a lot more sense. Have a squeeze back on the lime. Like lime dip. With avocado.
Not even ripe avocado.
Avocado is fine, but it's a lot of lime in there. Like, too much. Like, it's almost like thick lime juice instead of dip. 2 out of 5 plus. Not my jam today. Here we have 3 Bridges Patacon. I don't believe I've ever had this one before, but anytime something looks even slightly on this menu, I gotta order it at least for sides. So you have crispy Tostones, chicken Tinga, a cilantro Crema topped with Pico de Gallo. Let's see if we can get a little bit of that chicken Tinga on there. Nice crispy Tostones. It feels significant.
That's all we need.
It's like chicken that's been Thanos snapped. It just fades away in your mouth and leaves not but the flavor and the taste that I love. The Tostones nice and crispy. Crispy enough to get the crunch, but not enough where it like is too hard to bite through, so it still soaks in the flavor without falling apart in your hands. The cilantro crema is just enough cilantro not to be annoying. And I love the citric acidness of the acidity of the pico on top. Everything sings. That is a well-tuned appetizer. 4.25 out of 5 stars.
My favorite Impossible Tacos, best Impossible Tacos on Walt Disney World property right here. Got better with the blue corn taco shell, which I absolutely love as well. I'm gonna put all the fixins in here. We got rice and beans, which is always a thing for me. We got some beautiful pickled onion with some jalapeno, which is great as leftovers. And then there's also this fresh lime, which I'm not gonna do for the review, but I do typically squeeze it. And then we have some vegan parm. I'm gonna throw that on here. And some pico. And then they have this special salsa as well. One big happy taco. Cheers to beautiful Three Bridges and the best tacos there ever were. So delicious, so meaty, so flavorful. Literally the best of the best. You cannot get anything that tastes better than this on Walt Disney World property. I will die on that hill. It is a 5 out of 5. It is a Princess Cities item. Put these tacos in your body.
The Impossible Tacos will not quit. The Impossible Tacos almost have their own theme song. These Impossible Tacos, well, accept no substitutes. I know that a lot of our community have expressed the issue that while they love to see these tacos in our videos, their number one problem is they're not specifically labeled on the menu. And I agree. That's the problem. We know a couple of Disney chefs, a few managers. It's right at the bottom. A little note. Impossible, vegan version available, just something for the people. Because if you have it on there, people will come. You'll sell more. Everybody's happy. We're happy, the community's happy, Disney's happy, I think. Put the vegan items on the menu. At least I missed my shirt this time. Tasty, vibrant, fresh ingredients. They put it all before you, and any one of these could ruin a taco. And yet, it's almost always good. Consistently consistent, and that's what we aim for. 5 out of 5 claws. It's on the Baron Sutsy's list. There legitimately has not been, for at least 2.5, 3 years now, a better vegan taco property. Here you have these golden red, sweet and spicy chicken wings, redder than the fires of Mustafar itself. These are some red looking wings. I've seen buffalo wings that don't look this red in the face. Redder than a stoplight that we routinely run here in Florida because Florida drivers can't drive. Redder than, that 999 on Buzz Lightyear's Space Spin. Redder than a lot of you are going to be after a summer in Florida because you forgot to put on sunscreen. That's how red these wings are. Dripping, saucy, super hot. Temperature-wise, my fingers, they burning right now. But I suffer, so you don't have to. I've definitely got a lot of the sweet hit of the gochujang. I would give it like 60% sweet, 40% spicy. When I say 40% spicy, I'm talking like a 1.5, maybe a 2 on the spice scale, but the spice is there. What matters most is the chicken is cooked well. They're evenly, excellently sauced, and the flavor lives above all. I would give these a solid 4 out of 5 claws. See that building back there? It's calling her name.
It is. So we had an amazing meal here at Three Bridges that we always have. Love the tacos, love the sides, love all of the things. It is amazing. No complaints, but also craving some extras.
I think she hears some mushroom on bread calling to her. So we're gonna go check that out.
Yes. We just had to come here and do this Bocadillo for our finale meal. Look at this beautiful option here. I gotta throw some chips in here as well because this is literally the way. Everything in here. Can just say I've literally been talking about this sandwich every single day since I had it, and I just needed another one. This sandwich is just as good as I remember. It is the stuff of dreams. I will literally be having dreams at night about this sandwich until I get another one in my body. It is a 5 out of 5. It is a Princessities item. It is enough for me to leave Three Bridges to come here.
Coronado has filled us to the brim.
I hope that you enjoyed this little mini crawl that we did, and we're definitely going to do bigger, longer ones in the future.
This was a crawl?
I mean...
I thought this was a detour because you wanted a sandwich.
Well, we went to 2 places, so it's a baby crawl?
It's a detour. It's a baby detour.
Okay, fine. It's a detour. Never mind.
But there will always be more crawls, more food, more things to show you guys. And as always, if there's anything else you can see us do, the comments will always be the place to find us. Hit that notification bell if you want to see other videos like this. And
we have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, well, Bear might yeet himself into Bruno. Oh!
You heard the girl.